Any other general thoughts? I know we want to talk about like up and coming teams. Y'all want to jump? Y'all want to jump into that? Kind of maybe that'll be the last topic we hit.
Let's do it.
Y'all feeling it? Okay.
Talk about them Kangs again. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, yeah, that's a good place to start. So yeah, we probably everybody wants to just maybe pick out one. We'll all pick out a different one maybe so we can talk about a few different teams. But I think the Kings are a good place to start. I feel like we had a good conversation about them last week. I feel like probably continue to talk about them. They had a good win. Good win today. I think they had two good wins this week, right? I think they had one more earlier this week as well. But beat Sacramento or sorry, beat Detroit today. But any Kings thoughts going into this week? Or out coming out of this week?
Hmm.
We'll pull up the.
What's their record now?
Yeah, let me see. I think I
They are.
Thank you, sir.
They're fifth, 16-12. Wow,
16,
good
12.
for
Yes.
them, man.
Yeah. What's the? Are they two or three game winning streak? Does it say on there?
2 game, yeah. They beat the
Yeah.
Raptors, and then they just beat the
Raptors.
Pistons.
That was the one I was trying to
Yeah,
think
that's a
of.
solid win.
Yeah, both of those. Yeah, honestly, Raptors were kind of fighting for their to stay relevant. You beat them at a point where the team that's in that spot, because their team that's always
Yeah.
going to give you hell. But yeah, no, good
Mhm.
wins. Bonus had 23, 13 and 7 tonight. De'Aaron had 24 and 9. Yeah, it's a good win against the Pistons. Been playing good basketball. And yeah, 5 seed. Are they getting to a point? Is anybody thinking like Oh, go ahead. You first. My bad.
Oh no. I was my bad, dude. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're
I
good.
just, I was just gonna say I'm looking at their schedule for the next few games.
Oh yeah,
and
what are we looking
I
at?
feel like that's really gonna be the test for them because like they could probably take the Hornets, but then they got the Lakers. They could probably take the Wizards, but then they got the Nuggets back to back. Then they got the Jazz. Then they got the Grizzlies. Then they got the Jazz again. Um, I don't
Yeah,
know. It could be a test. It could be a
Yeah,
test, but this could be one of those tests where we see if they're really
yeah,
built
no,
for that or who knows. But they're
no.
good. They've been playing some good basketball this season.
That's a good four. I think the thing that's interesting with them, something they did earlier this year, because they had a not as tough as a stretch as the one you mentioned, but they had a stretch where like they had been playing, like finally kind of starting like the beam thing, had a good run, and they were about to go to the East Coast and play Boston and play I want to say Milwaukee or another good team out east, and it was like one of those things. But they just took care of business the 2 or 3 games before that. They beat Detroit. I think that was the one time they did beat Memphis, like on a road trip. I think without Ja or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they lost those 2 games. You kind of expect them to lose, but they kind of didn't hurt as much as it could have because they took care of business before. And like kind of the stretch we're talking about now is like that tough stretch is coming, but they got Hornets, Lakers, Wizards next 3, and if they take care of business
Yeah.
and at least win 2 of those, maybe
yeah,
even get 3, then yeah, the Nuggets back to back, then the Jazz and the Grizzlies, and the Jazz again, then the Hawks. It's not as daunting. You don't have to feel like the need to win as many of those games if you take care of business with these next 3. So next week's going to be interesting for them because those are all very winnable games they probably should win, all at home as
That is
well.
a fact.
And it's like, yeah, like the beam 3 times and you're feeling good going into this next little run. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. The Nuggets one's interesting. Nuggets are Tuesday, Wednesday, back to back, both at home though. So there's going to be in Sacramento for 2 days after Christmas
Oh,
before New
shit.
Year's. You just play twice. So that's
Mm.
5 game road trip, 5 game homestand. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Kings have some funny. I feel like the King. You can look back and find some funny Kings games from post Christmas or post New Year's. I feel like some 130, 140s, maybe some 80 nights, 80 to 70s.
We talking Nuggets Kings in that stretch too. It's just those are 2 of the best offenses in the league. We might have some
Yeah,
interesting games. Just a couple back to back nights. No defense in game 2. Don't have
mm,
to worry about the
mm,
Denver altitude either. So yeah, be
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.